When you were about to die, what was going through your head?
I have maybe a minute left of my life. I need to tell my family that I love them. And when I open my mouth to say that,
Don't talk good behind people's back.
A bad day's coming.
Like a bad day is coming, don't have one in advance.
Society has expectation on us that we should really, really nurture one another. And I think that is detrimental.
These snowflakes out here, too sensitive.
Get a boyfriend who bullies you.
Imagine me with your family, with a gun. You're a new father. How has that impacted your art?
writing with him in mind. Okay, he's gonna hear this one day. Acting, I love because it's easy. I don't think I'm a great actor. The gigs keep falling in my lap.
What? Shut up. Reveals who someone really is when they don't get their way. I think you are an amazing person. I think you are so handsome. I want to kiss you.
Thanks.
Welcome to the Creator's Origin Podcast.
Are you recording?
Yes.
Oh.
Why would I start if I wasn't?
I'll do that again.
It was pointed out to me that my feet kind of dangle off the edge here because I'm trying to sit up straight. Yours are flat on the ground, which
Well,
is
he has a pillow behind
completely
him.
on the
We both
ground.
have pillows behind
That's
him.
I'm kind of
true.
surprised. Maybe it's because, he's sitting. Like,
well. I'm gonna have excellent posture throughout this entire
yeah,
exchange. You guys have great
you
posture.
look uncomfortable.
All right, I'm gonna become. I am very relaxed. Actually, that is more comfortable. Ooh, that's kind of nice. All right. Well, anyway, Justin Llamas.
Yes.
Not llama, Llamas with two L's. And my wonderful girlfriend, Jasmine Farrell. Thank you for coming on the podcast with me.
Thank you for having me.
I say that like you had a choice. We
planned the whole trip around
you did
him.
not
actually.
have any say in this matter.
Yeah,
You're here against your will. There's a man with a gun behind the camera, keeping us all seated here.
I don't know
I
why.
have a family.
I don't know why I actually looked. I was like, oh, really? Rare.
But anyway, yeah. Thank you for coming on, Justin. You are someone who I'm very impressed with. I look up to a lot. I don't say this very often because I don't want you to know it, but I actually think you're a pretty good guy. You're an artist, a musician, a songwriter. You've produced like 40 original songs, something close to that.
Yes.
What's your bring the mic in a little bit closer, by the way. There you go. How did you start? When did you know you were going to be a musical prodigy?
Well, first of all, thank you for having me on the podcast, and thank you for the compliments. It means a lot. When did I first know that I was a musical prodigy? I would say never. I was never a musical prodigy. I didn't fall in love or know that I didn't know that I loved music until I was probably like 19 years old. I was in college and kind of found out that music's kind of what I want to do. And then I pursued it. I was not always a musician, but I was always a very good student, even at a young age. And I knew that if this was something that I was passionate about and something that I wanted to do, that I was going to do it the right way. I wanted to do it in a competitive level. I wanted to go at it 100%. I don't want to do anything halfway, And so I found a voice teacher. I took piano lessons. I did all kinds of things to make sure I could compete in the world that's very competitive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not only that, you've had many near-death experiences, which has not slowed you down at all. In fact, I was hoping it would. I was like, maybe he'll stop. But you've actually continued to. Has that fueled you? Has there been any element of like, oh well, don't know how much time I got left, so I should really push my
Stop or
career
be
forward.
stopped.
Yeah, or
What a turn.
like what are the excuses people for not progressing in their career? Oh, it's hard. I'm sad. I'm depressed. I'm being hunted by Serbian mercenaries. Kind of shit. But you've had some pretty extreme experiences, and you keep going.
I'm glad you brought up the Serbian mercenaries. I have had not Serbian mercenary experiences, but these moments don't define me. I almost died from an allergy. I've had a lot of surgeries and stuff just on my body that didn't go well, and but they don't define me. think about them often. It's not my defining factor, my driving factor for what I do. But definitely when these things happen to you, you use that as inspiration to like, okay, like if I'm gone tomorrow, then like, nobody's going to hear this song, so I need to finish the song.
Right. Right.
Yeah. I will say one of the things that does drive me is like almost making it, like and making it, it's a general, very vague thing to say, but like I've almost had a couple record deals. I've almost been on TV so many times, and it's like I keep bumping shoulders with the right people, but not making it quite there. And a lot of people will get depressed or turned away from that. But for me, that's like knowing that I keep getting that close and a little closer each time makes me want to try harder and makes me want to never give up.
What does making it look like for you?
Good question. Making it to me would be like being able to fully support me and my family through my art, through my music.
Yeah.
That's a question. If I can interrupt.
Just jump in. You don't need to ask permission.
Well, you went to go say something, so what is
I'm like, don't ask. I ask the questions over here.
Yeah. So, I'm new to acting, and one of the conversations that we had when I first started out, it was very similar to like making it and what does that look like and all the things. And one valuable piece of insight that Jack shared with me is that you have to fall in love with the process. And falling in love with auditions, and that being the part that you love the most about it, because that's the thing that you're going to be doing quite frequently. So what would you say for you? What's like your favorite part about being able like to do music or commercials or whatnot?
Yeah. My favorite part is the final outcome. Which is like, it's different than Jack's.
All right, never mind.
But yeah, because I mean, it can get tedious. You're working on something and you're working on it in little parts and little bits and pieces, and but seeing the final outcome makes it all worth it to me. I love hearing my song when it's complete, and I'm like, wow, this was sticks and stones, a month ago, but now it sounds like a finished product. That feeling's worth it for all the hard stuff in between.
What's cool about what you're able to do is that you can do most of it start to finish on your own. Yeah. It's really just only yourself holding your back. Whereas as a filmmaker, I need 15 other people involved in order to make it happen. Like I can't do it start to finish.
No. Music is very collaborative.
Okay.
And I depend on probably at least 7 people to get my finished product.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, me alone, it's vocals and piano. And then from there, I take it to a producer, person number 1. From there, I can take it to an engineer, person number 2. If I need guitar, somebody else, the mixing engineer, mastering engineer. And then after that, promotion and stuff. If I'm doing video, and then there's a whole team behind that as well.
Shows what I know.
Yeah. I also am very into poetry.
Yeah.
How did you do any sort of writing or anything before you started creating songs, or was that was the music more inspiring?
For me, I mean, again, I was just a good student. So I picked up on things, but I never really did poetry or anything before. But when I started writing, I studied really hard by different artists, different songwriters, and people that I was a nerd. I've always been a nerd, and I just nerded out really hard.
That's great.
And you're also a new father.
I am.
You got a 4-month-old. I've had the pleasure of meeting him, little Arlo.
Yeah, you didn't hold him.
Well, I've been waiting for the right moment where it felt, the
moment where I said, "Here, can you hold him?"
That wasn't the right moment.
That wasn't the right moment. No.
I mean, not for nothing. To Jack's defense, it came in with this weird voice for the baby. So I mean, that kind of was a little scary too.
Arlo, that's the voice of my nightmares. But new father, how has that impacted your art, if at all?
I mean, I'm writing new songs, and I try to write personally, you know, everything that I write.
What
has
about the
something to do-
fatherhood?
Whoa. And yeah, I've already written songs for my baby, and I'm writing with him in mind. Even if the song's not about him, I'm like, now I'm thinking like, okay, he's gonna hear this one day.
Yeah.
So it kind of
So you take out the things about like, and I hooked up with chicks, and it's so awesome, and I'm smoking cigarettes.
yes.
You're like, oh, I'm eating my vegetables,
Learning my ABCs.
learning my ABCs, and I love family values.
I will say, I've always written with my family in mind. I've always written like, my parents are going to listen to this, so I never want to write, you know, very vulgar. Or not that that's me either, but like I just always kept that in mind.
Yeah.
But now with the baby, it just changed it a little bit more.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
What about the babas? Ooh, whoa.
What about the bottles? You were also a voice actor. You were an incredible voice actor. I'm like really dick riding Justin on this, on this
I'm sorry, you're
podcast.
doing what?
I mean, I'm supporting my friend Justin. You're voice acting commercials in different toys for children.
Yeah.
You got a great voice for that.
Thank you.
What's it like breaking into that industry? What advice do you have for someone
For
trying
voice
to
actors.
someone trying to break into voice acting?
Yeah, I'm going to give the advice that I was given as a voice actor. I'm not going to give you any tips or tricks or help. I want you to stay out of my industry because it's competitive and I need those gigs to myself.
That makes perfect sense.
There
to
you
me.
go.
Yeah.
And if you really want to do it, you'll look it up and you'll figure it out on your own. You're not going to get any help from me.
Wow.
Valid.
There you go.
Valid.
Shows us what we know.
Moving on.
Okay, no.
Anyway,
All
so-
jokes aside, no. It's similar to acting. You know, you work on your craft and stuff. It is more niche. It's harder to break into, but the best thing to do is to get an agent. You know, work on your reel. Make sure you have a really good professional reel. Get an agent with that reel, and then audition regularly. The general rule of thumb is that you're doing 10 auditions a day, 5 days a week, and hopefully you book 1 gig a month.
Yeah.
And then eventually, like you'll become a regular with a certain studio. Like I'm very fortunate that the children's toys company has been reaching out to me over and over again because I did good, you know, on 1 gig a long time ago.
Yeah. Any toys we can look out for in stores that?
Yeah.
Not that I would be buying children's toys, but
Any toys for Jack
Any toy-
specifically?
Yeah. There's this jazzy saxophone that's on shelves right now in Target. There's a dinosaur book that's on shelves right now in Walmart. I'm in like a dinosaur Rubik's Cube. There's these leapfrog headphones. There's a lot. There's a lot going on. Just walk down a toy aisle and press buttons. You might hear my voice.
Yeah.
Leapfrog's pretty iconic. I mean, from at least from my childhood, I know how exciting has that have to be.
Honestly, yeah, it's like a full circle moment because when I was a child, I remember playing a leapfrog computer game and then getting to work for the company, you know, in my adulthood. It's pretty cool.
F, Marry, Kill. Voice acting, music.
I don't understand the prompt.
What do you mean?
I think it's pretty straightforward.
Okay.
I guess
Wait.
if
Let's make it okay for Arlo. Kiss, Marry, Kill. Voice acting,
I feel
acting,
like,
music.
wait, are we endorsing killing?
So when you say kill, are you saying
You
like
want to rank them 1 to 3.
that's very different than kiss, marry, kill?
You're being really difficult about this.
I would marry music. I would is acting and voice
Acting and voice acting. So really tough one to get through.
Probably
Jeez.
kill acting. To
Okay.
be honest, and then kiss voice acting.
Yeah,
Okay,
is the
yeah.
last one. I've also noticed I have the thing that we talk about where I like react to what people are saying, like, yeah. Like I've noticed that
active listening.
I've been doing
Yeah.
that.
Oh, interesting.
I'm like,
No, you're like trying to answer quite like, oh yeah, what's your favorite thing about acting?
What?
Totally, like
Totally,
yeah,
so good.
absolutely.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, you did. No, start telling me about acting. What you like about it? Yeah.
Well, I just think it's really
Oh
fun.
yeah, absolutely, definitely.
You know, I actually
Yeah,
kind of
that's
like
what
this
I
active
agree.
listening from you.
I agree.
I've listened back
Totally.
I listened back on interviews that I've done in the past, and I noticed that like I just like giggle after like everything, and I was like, okay, I need to stop that.
Mhm.
As you
Oh my
giggle.
So yes, kill acting probably. I am an actor, and I'm very fortunate that I've been doing it for so long,
Mhm.
and I've been busy, but it's not my passion. I don't think. I don't think I'm very passionate about acting. I love music, and I could die doing it. Acting, I love because it's easy.
Mhm.
Or yeah.
Show off.
I don't think I'm a great actor, but it just the gigs keep falling in my lap, I guess. So,
Fuck you.
Good for you.
He's like, the gigs keep falling in my lap. I stopped working out 6 months ago, and I'm more jacked than ever.
Ever.
Like, what? Shut up.
We're gonna end it here.
Yeah.
I am not ungrateful. I am very happy. with-
No, Justin is naturally talented, naturally good looking, naturally well built. Like it just all comes natural for him, and that's why I
I love that you
strive
think
to
this
be
is
more
natural.
like you.
I love that you think this is natural. I have a
Oh.
great doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Let's switch gears a little bit, unless you had anything else.
No.
We agreed that men and women handle rejection very differently.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Women, in my experience, you can correct me if I'm wrong, are kind of almost trained that every man is trying to sleep with them in everywhere they go.
Right.
So when they're not, or when one's rejected, it kind of messes with their self-identity a bit. I think she kind of gets a little bit angry.
When if a girl hits on a guy and a guy goes, "No, I'm good, thank you," and they say this very kindly, all the girls and all their friends are like, "That guy's a a-hole. That guy's a loser. How dare he turn you down?"
That is accurate. That is kind of true.
Again,
Even if you did it kindly.
there's very no. If they did it kindly, I mean, in my experience, maybe you guys just some not nice girls, but in my experience, no, I don't think so. It's when the guys like dog the girls, like when it's like a situationship and like he's sleeping with like 15 other women. Yeah, then we're gonna be like, hey, he's a piece of shit. You need to stay away from him.
Mm-hmm.
But like in my experience, I was somebody who did try, because I was very shy growing up, so I did try to put myself out there a lot, especially when I was single. And there were times where I faced rejection, and I wouldn't get angry about it, but it is very embarrassing, and I don't think that women are really taught to deal with the embarrassment of a rejection in the way that guys do, because guys are the ones being told to put yourself out there, and it's okay if it's not always a yes.
I'll take it from here.
Okay. But yeah,
I'm just
as
kidding.
women, like we do have this subconscious, because I mean, part of it is for protection and like, to look out for yourself and make sure that you're being safe. And you are taught that like guys are trying to like sleep with you and like get with you and all these things. So when you are confronted with a guy who doesn't want those things, you're kind of just like, it messes with everything that
He's
you
obviously gay.
He's obviously gay
He's
and
gay.
stupid.
Yeah.
Can you, I mean, is it not a thing when, like, let's say your friend gets rejected in front of you?
Mhm.
What do you say to her immediately? That guy's a loser, anyways. Right? That's
I
like,
mean, is
that's
he
like
a
the
loser?
normal-
Because like if we're at like a
That's
bar,
like the normal female
Well,
response to back their friends up.
She's not gonna
Make them
go.
feel better by saying that the guy was.
I'm not
loser
gonna be
anyway.
like, oh, he was out of your league.
You missed out on that one. He was a provider.
Yeah. I
But, like-
would just, I mean, I tried to always have like an optimistic approach to it. So like, if there was a guy who rejected, I'd be like, oh, like, oh no.
Too bad. So sad.
No, I'd
Oh,
be
no.
like, hey, like, we're still out, we're still having fun. There's plenty of people out. The night's still young.
So
like,
you
it's
wouldn't be
not.
like, you wouldn't be like, and also, fuck him.
Well, I might do it a little bit tongue in cheek.
We get
See,
to it
so-
now. She
No, but
admits
I
it.
wouldn't.
I think
Okay,
it's
there's
like,
a
it's
difference.
girl culture.
There's
to,
a difference between saying fuck him and there's a difference between saying he's a loser.
Okay.
Yeah, so I might like,
I-
I might just be like,
don't know what the
They
difference is.
feel
but
equal. Let me say both to you, Justin. How does it
Yeah,
both
okay,
feel?
I don't know. The girls will get it. The girls will
Okay.
understand.
But here's the.
But like, also, wait a minute. So if a guy, I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but I am.
are you woman splaining to
I
me
am.
right now?
But also, if a guy gets rejected, are guys like, oh man, you really missed out on that like hottie, or you're gonna be like,
yes.
really?
Like,
Yeah.
dude, she was hot. Like that was a fumble, dude.
Yeah,
You
she was out
Wow.
of your league, bro.
yeah, that's absolutely what we
No
said.
wonder there's a male loneliness epidemic. You guys
Yeah.
are awful to each other.
But that's the thing is we're more like either like, okay, on to the next one, or it's spinning as it's kind of spinning as positive. Oh, she said no. She says she has a boyfriend. Oh, so when you guys break up, you're
Right.
game. This is everything's a positive. Oh no, sorry, I'm leaving town tomorrow. Oh, so it's a one night only
See,
deal.
and,
Like
like-
it's everything spinned into a positive.
And that's where I would back myself into a corner a lot because I'm really nice and like it would make me upset to like have to reject somebody or like hurt their feelings. Like I don't want to hurt people's feelings.
Mhm.
So I would try
That's
to
why she's still dating me
Yeah,
a year in.
but like I would take the most and like just for like to spare somebody's feelings, I would take like the most like convoluted way of saying like I'm not interested in you because I didn't want to say that because I didn't want somebody to feel like they weren't enough. And like so then
So,
I
like,
would
an
just
example?
be like I just don't have the time to date
Okay,
right now
okay.
or something like that.
Oh,
And but
the
then the
stars
guys
aligned.
So we
When-
gotta be quick.
So,
we
yes.
gotta. So,
yeah, or it's like when she is ready, like I'm gonna come back, and it's like please don't.
yeah. What's okay? Let's go through them. What are like all the different excuses you would give, and Justin and I will figure out how it's
Yeah,
a
yeah,
positive
Okay.
spin. Yeah. All right. So what do you think, babe? Like let's go to dinner. Let's get some tacos.
Yeah, I'm just I have to get up early tomorrow morning.
Oh, so we can skip dinner then.
Let's make it an early night. Let's wait. What is it? You have to leave early in the morning.
I have to get up early in the morning.
You have to get up early in the
Yeah.
morning. I cook eggs at 5. That wasn't very good. Yours
Yeah,
was better.
his
All right.
Skip
what
dinner.
else?
Straight to drinks.
I'm just not really in the space to be dating right now.
Oh, neither am I.
I feel like Justin's
Justin's
had a
got
lot of
it.
experience with this. He's
Justin's
like coming
got
up with them quick.
Yeah. All right. What else?
I'm trying to think about.
I'm emotionally unavailable.
I'm emotionally unavailable. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Hey, we don't need any emotions involved in this.
As a very logical person, I do believe that you actually like that.
Oh.
I just think you're weird, dude.
Yeah, I think you're weird too. That's why I thought we'd be a good match.
Okay.
That's kind of like
Is the stumbling also included?
I
Because I would
would-
have looked at my friends and been like, "We got to get out of
yeah.
here."
Okay, one more. You're ugly.
You're ugly.
Ugly guys will treat you better than good-looking guys, and we all know that. So
I was waiting for you to turn around and be like, "You're ugly, bitch," because like that is also an
Yeah.
experience when, as a woman,
You
when
tell guys that they're ugly?
no, I would never tell. He
Oh.
whispered it to me. You didn't hear that?
Yeah, I did. But I'm like,
Are you throwing me under the bus?
Oh, I'm
Are
saying
you
it's
trying
like-
to back me into a corner? No, but it was like one of those experiences. Also, like I hope that you guys weren't like this, but maybe you can like let women in on the psyche behind this, where a guy will like approach a girl and he's like, "Hey, you're so beautiful. Like, I really want to take you out." And you're like, "Hey, like, I'm sorry. Like, I have a boyfriend. I'm not interested." Whatever the excuse is, and they're like, "Oh, well, you're not even that hot, so I don't even care."
Mm.
Like, what's with like that back reaction where it's like, "Oh, well, you rejected me, and like you weren't even like worth it." Like,
I
I
trying
don't
to get
like
a gotcha
you.
moment back at you.
Yeah, like it's so weird. It's like, okay,
You didn't reject me. I rejected you.
yeah.
It's weird.
I've never had that attitude
I
towards anyone.
hope
I
not.
did
That's
kind of get
weird.
that in to me, not in a romantic sense, but in a friendship. Someone who had like kind of semi-ended a friendship and then came back and was like, "Oh, I really think we should give things another try. I really think we're a good team." And I didn't respond, and then they came back a day later. They're like, "F you, you need therapy anyway." And I was like, "Oh, this is what it's got to be like to have
Yeah.
a guy just switch up on
That's
you like
kind of
that."
yeah. That is really much like wait. That
Yeah.
was in English.
It's-
Yeah. That's
It's an interesting experience.
yeah.
I've definitely had that experience with a girl. She was just trying to make me jealous. She was like, we went to the bar together, and then she was dancing on every guy, and I was like, that's weird. So I just kind of went off and did my own thing. And then she came to me and she's like, why are you so jealous? Like, why are you like, you need to back off. I was like, what? And then another guy came over and he's like, leave her alone. You're like invading her space. And I was like, what? Like,
have you said anything at this point? You just been
Other than what?
Just sitting on a chair at a table.
It was the craziest thing. And then I realized like, oh, she's trying to make me jealous. She's trying to invoke a response from me.
Yeah.
And I'm above those games. So I ignored her and went home. And then the next morning she like, apologized and like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like, I was drunk and I was reacting, whatever. I just didn't respond. I was like, what should I do? So I waited a while, and I guess like the 2 hours that I waited, she's like, well, F you then. Screw you. And I was like, well, that was my response.
Oh my God.
She made the decision for me.
Yeah. That is an amazing psychological a phenomenon right there. But it reveals who someone really is when they don't get their way.
Yeah.
That's the test you got to give to people is I confess I have been guilty of almost with someone who knew who I may be going into business with or going into some kind of arrangement with is kind of having something go wrong a little bit, not majorly, but a little bit to see how they react, to see if they can roll with the punches. If they're like, oh, okay, well here, let's see how we can make this work. Or if they're like, oh, forget it and F you. And like okay, well, that was very revealing.
And now you test me still to this day.
A daily test.
Daily test. You're like,
I'm like, hey babe, I'm gonna go to Europe this month, and I'll see you in a while. We'll see.
I'll see you when I see you.
Yeah, I'll see you when you see you. And then if you react, you're kind of like, what the hell's wrong with you? What's with the attitude?
You're like, ooh, red flag.
I'm like, you got a real attitude problem. You know that?
Throwing you in like a
no-win situation.
Just to test you.
Yeah. So when you were about to die, what was going through your head?
Oh man.
You're like, which time?
So I for those who don't know, I almost died from an allergy attack. It was on Mother's Day. I had shrimp, and I've always been allergic to shrimp, but very minor. I would just break out a little bit and get a little itchy. But I love shrimp, and so I eat it anyways, and I don't react all the time. Like I react very not often. But this Mother's Day, I had shrimp, and then while driving my mom and my cousin, my aunt back home, I started reacting. I started going, and my air was getting less and less. I pulled over. My mom took over driving, and I went to the back seat with my aunt. And it's the craziest thing because like it hit on so suddenly. It's a very quick drop. I'm feeling like tightness, and then all of a sudden I'm going like I'm gasping for air, and I just start sweating. When you're suffocating, like your brain is going as well. Like I can't think straight. I just fell over. I fell over into my aunt's lap, and she's holding my hand. I'm holding her, trying to look up at her, and she's like, "It's okay, it's okay." She's trying to keep me calm, and in my mind, I'm like, "It's not okay. Like I'm about to die." And I was like, "I don't think she knows how serious this is." But in thinking back on it now, she's just trying to keep me calm. Yeah. And as it got worse and worse, and like I'm getting less and less air, my mom's running. She's running all the red lights. My sister's driving behind us and like sees my mom's driving like a maniac. So she follows us. She was supposed to get on the freeway, but she followed us. I can't talk today. She followed us all the way to my mom's house. My mom pulled over in front of her house that she thought was her house and realized she parked down the street, and then panicked and just got out of the car and raced down the street to her house. Got inside and was tearing through the house looking for her EpiPen. My little sister pulls up and then opens the door and sees me, And I don't remember this really, but she sees me and panics. She goes and meets my mom. My mom finds the EpiPen, relay races it to my sister, who runs it back to me and saves my life. To answer your question, in those moments where I couldn't, what my last thoughts were like, I have probably a couple seconds, maybe a minute left of my life. What can I do? What can I say? I need to tell my family that I love them. And when I opened my mouth to say that, I couldn't say anything. I was like, oh my God, this is like, I and I think I remember I said the word gone. And I don't know why, but I was like, gone. Like I'm gone. And, but yeah, now I'm like, every day I'm like, okay, I need to tell my family I love them because, I might not have that chance. I was very close to death. And the crazy thing is that my mom, she had an allergy a month prior and she doesn't know what it was, but her face swelled up and her doctor was like, they didn't know what it was, what she was allergic to, but he gave her an EpiPen. He's like, here you go, just in case. If she had not had that allergic reaction a month prior, I'd be dead. It was like she wouldn't have had that EpiPen to save me. Nuts. Yeah.
That's quite a moral, because we talk about a lot. Hey, don't talk bad about people's back. Don't talk bad about people's back. Don't talk bad behind people's back, but also don't talk good behind people's back.
Right.
Obviously, yes, say nice things about people, but when you're talking about someone in a positive way, it's like, well, why not say that directly to that person? There's like almost an embarrassment there. Like, oh, Justin, he's a good guy. He is a great. How many times have I said this? You're like, dude, that's a good guy right there. It's like to look someone in the eye, be like, I think you are an amazing person. I think you are so handsome. I want to kiss you. Like, it's that's all you got to say.
Thanks.
What's wrong, guys?
Well, that was a turn.
I think that it also, like what Justin said about, making sure to tell your family that you love them all the time, every day, I think is really important. And like, that's something that like I stress to you, like even if we've like had our moments where we're upset with each other, I never try to go to bed like upset or like express, or when you leave, like I always just want to be like, all right, well, I just want you to know, like, I love you, goodbye. Cause like, you never know.
And I'm like,
yeah, you're like, I don't really care.
I'm
You're
leaving.
like, bye. You just like it, thumbs up emoji. I'm like, all right.
I'm like, shut up.
Yeah. I didn't mean it to be like all.
No, that's a great moral. Not some people have. I feel like it changes you when you have a near-death experience. Speaking as someone who has not had a near-death experience, no, I mean I've had somewhat kind of stuff like this experience where I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna make it through this. I don't know if I'm gonna survive. And it makes certain things less serious when you look back. What is that? We were just talking about this Gary V clip. You know Gary V?
You showed me earlier.
I showed you the clip. Dude, he's like,
family.
seriously think every day about your family getting shot in the face. Like, whoa.
Yeah.
I'm like, we talk about this all the time. It's like, think about how good your life really is. How many people would envy being in your life, even if you feel like, oh, I'm broke. I can't pay my bills. I can't do this. I'm like, just look at your situation and look at how many people would, if they could throw lives into a hat and pick one out at random, chances are you'd probably pick one out and be like, I'd actually like mine back, please. I want my problems and stuff back. There's some we got some good lives.
Yeah, and the grass is always greener, right? It's easy to look at somebody else and like want what they want, but yeah, I'm very happy with my life.
Yeah, it's like one of those things that, when we first got together, I was somebody who was just very like anxious and somebody who, had like a very, you call it negative framing on things. And now like just, kind of embracing that mentality that you really do have like all of these things. Like we have our puppy and each other and friends and all these things. And so now if I ever still get caught up in like a little bit of a spiral or a negative frame, it always feels like a threat, But he's like, a bad day's coming.
I'm like, a bad day is coming. Don't have one in advance.
Don't have one in advance.
When it's a good day.
But it always feels like kind of threatening in the moment.
bad
Like
day
I'm
is
already
coming.
like upset, and he's like, a bad day's
A
coming.
bad day is coming.
And I'm like, okay.
But
But it is very true. I do understand what you're saying.
as someone who is needed or wanted to be nurtured, how much do you feel? What's the right balance between nurturing, because it is in the zeitgeist and in the meta about like, oh yeah, everyone's feelings are valid, and nurture and lead with softness and care. And do you feel like that would have been good for you if I just took everything you said and like, oh, it's okay, sweetie, and like cry it out? And because there have been times where I'm like, hey, babe, like, suck it up, like,
toughen up,
suck it
soldier.
Like, it's a party, like, we're gonna have a party, you're gonna be okay. Like, how do you feel like that's worked for you?
I think that we have a really good balance now. I think that what I tell people all the time is that we were kind of on opposite ends of the spectrum. Like, I'm very emotional and he's very logical. And so when you have two people like that who come together, it's very difficult on both ends, because it just kind of feels like you're two ships in the night passing, because you can't really understand each other. So it took a lot of work to try to understand what each other is saying. I do think that we have a great balance now. I think that, sometimes it is nice and important to provide that nurturing. Like, if I'm, having a tough day, if I feel like what's a tough day, sometimes it is just nice to have someone be like, yeah, just, come here, let it out. It's okay. But when you get too much of that, you get caught up in this like spiral where every day feels like a tough day. And you need somebody to kind of break you out of that. So I don't know if this is like a really convoluted way of answering your question, but yeah, I do think that you need a balance of it. I don't think it's one or the other. But I do think that right now society has put this kind of expectation on us that we should really, really nurture one another. And I think that is kind of detrimental. Like, we become too nurturing, and then our emotions just become a little volatile. And I haven't really made all of the best decisions being emotional, and I've definitely made better decisions being logical. So I do think that logic and kind of, toughen up soldier is really important at times as well.
Jasmine's turning this into a red pill alpha male
podcast. Exactly.
She's like, these snowflakes out here are too sensitive.
Knock it off. No,
whoa.
I'm still a very sensitive person. I am, for sure. But I do think that having somebody who kind of, reminds you that there are bad days coming and don't have one in advance, it kind of helps you sift through those emotions a little bit better. Yeah, so, get a boyfriend who bullies you. That's what everybody needs.
Yeah. Any comments on that?
No.
How are you going to raise your baby? Are you going to tell him to toughen up, soldier?
Logical.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like that that phrase. I don't know where you got it from.
A bad day's coming.
Don't have one in
advance.
Yeah, that's a good outlook. Yeah. One that stuck with me was I wish I could draw it for you, but think of a line and a dot somewhere in the middle. And when you're having like a terrible, terrible day, this dot represents today. And then the line is like the future and all these things going on. It's like today sucks, but there's still so much like to look forward to and so much going on. So cry it out. Cry it out.
Cry it out. Sometimes you need to just cry it out. I'm an advocate for that.
Go in there, cry it out, and come back here and smile.
It's not the end of the world, because there's still like today's one day out of 365 days out of so many more years and stuff. Yeah, a little perspective, a little zooming out on your life, not getting sucked in to the moment.
Yeah, it's my favorite. Saw a Tony Robbins clip. I'm going to try to do it right this time. I tried to do this last night.
Do you want me to just say it?
No, I got it. I'm going to do it right. All right. This is my favorite ways to look at things. All right. So both of you guys, like, look around the room.
Imagine your family.
Imagine me with your family with a gun. No, okay. Look around the room and find all the things that are green. Just take note of everything you see that's green. Okay. Now close your eyes. Really do it.
I am.
Close your eyes.
Who are you talking to?
Justin's eyes aren't closed, and I'm gonna go tickle him, but I can't because his eyes aren't closed.
Right.
Now, tell me everything that you saw that was red. Gotcha. Okay, yeah. Now look around, see check all the things that you see are red. Okay.
Nothing.
What? Yeah.
There's a couple of things.
You were ruining things.
There's a couple of things. I
Bet you found a lot more red this time, right?
Justin's like, no.
I don't. Oh, there's a There's a little red.
And otherwise, we see exactly what we're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever we're looking for becomes self-evident. Your belief is what you will find. So if you're looking for green, you're going to find green. If you're looking for red, you're going to find red. Likewise, if you think everyone's an enemy, you're going to find enemies.
Right.
If you think that people are out to get you, they're out to get you. If you think everyone's a friend, all you're going to find are friends. Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Yeah. If you think everyone is a Serbian mercenary hunting you, then all you're going to see are Serbian mercenaries
hunting you.
Wow.
My teacher did that once. It was like they hold up a paper and they said, "What do you see?" And everybody's like, "Oh, the black dot on the paper." They go, "But you didn't see the paper, did you?"
Oh.
Like, I guess not. It's kind of feels like a trick, but okay.
Right.
Yeah, I love these. There's the like psychological. You see this a lot in clips. These like psychological tricks where it's like some entrepreneurial motivational thing, and they'll go through an exercise and be like, "Oh, so I bet now you think that hard work is important, right?" And they're like, "I guess you kind of made me. You're kind of making me say that based on your example." He's like, "I bet. So this is what you believe now." Yeah, I guess so.
But that's kind of like what you do when you put things on a scale of 1 to 10.
Yeah.
You're like 9, 10.
Well, oh yeah.
9, 10.
I'm like, how did I do? How did I do in that conversation? 9, 10, 10, right?
10.
10.
I'm like, yeah, I guess.
Really? You think so? Wow, thank you for saying that.
You really didn't have to.
Oh.
It's like I did good, right?